Hi, my name is Aisling. I'm one of the lifeguards on Curracloe Beach and I've been lifeguarding for the last 12 years.
Hi, my name's Harry. I'm a lifeguard on Curracloe and I've been lifeguarding for 5 years.
Hi, I'm Emily and I'm a lifeguard in Curracloe and I've been lifeguarding for 2 years.
My top tip for swimming at the beach is if you're on an inflatable or on an inflatable sup board, try not to go in if there's an offshore wind, as you can very easily float out to sea.
A good way to wake me up anyway. It usually takes us about roughly 10 to 15 seconds to get onto the shore, and then we're straight out on the board out to the person in danger.
This is why it's so important that people choose to swim in between the flags when they come to the beach. The lifeguards are always looking at the people that are swimming in between the flags. It takes us longer to get anywhere outside of the flags.
It's easier to patrol and see what's happening between the flags as well, so we'll be the quickest getting down to you.
If you're going for a swim alone, make sure someone knows you're gone.
We usually set up our flags at the end of this dune here. As you can see, there's a black and white flag over here which shows it's a surfcraft zone. So for example, like your kayaks, your surfboards, your kind of sup boards will all go into that zone and they cannot come into our patrol as it's a swim zone. Red and yellow flag, it's stood and sunny, sea conditions are calm, but sometimes we do have to fly the red flag. This tells us that the sea conditions cannot be swam in. We also might have pollution, jellyfish in the sea, or it's just, you know, bad weather as well, so we advise not to swim in them, but always come and ask us up in the hut what they mean. Make sure that we can see it from the hut as well, so we'll dig close to the shoreline. The flag can also help us see what the wind direction is, but as you can tell, it's a very calm day, maybe slightly cross shore, but other than that, we're all good.
We often get a fish called weaverfish on Curracloe and the other white sand beaches in Wexford. Basically, this fish buries itself in the sand and stings your foot when you stand on it. The treatment for this is to put your foot in as hot of water as you can bear. Come up to the lifeguards if you feel like you've been stung by a weaverfish, and we're happy to help.
Top tip is try to avoid swimming out to the sandbank, as when the tide comes back in you might find difficulty swimming back.
Sometimes rip currents occur on all of the beaches in Wexford. This especially can occur outside of the flags. If we see a rip current, we would choose to eliminate that from our patrol.
Yeah, it's usually the most appealing bit of the water because there's no waves breaking. But two top tips to spot a rip is if the water is a dirty colour, because the sand will be getting turned up and spit back out, like yourself if you get caught in a rip, or there might be a piece of driftwood that will also be floating out. So if you see those two signs, stay clear of that bit of the beach.